Sister spouses Christine Brown gets correction, Kody angry? After the separation among Kody and Christine Brown, many bits of their life were still attached that required partition. Sister spouses star, Christine earthy-colored Wooly gets a correction that apparently isn't the thing Kody Brown was trusting. During the time spent figuring out the subtleties, is Kody incensed over the change? Christine and Kody Brown go endlessly round. Unquestionably, the sister spouses' separations of Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown haven't been smooth advances. Somewhat on account of the lifespan of the relationships. Be that as it may, generally in light of the fact that the plural family tasks were totally different since they were one unit with many parts. Be that as it may, none of the divisions have been simple. Every spouse had various situations to figure out with Kody earthy-colored, who is still in the marriage with Robin Brown. In like manner, there are youngsters, properties, and agreements that made a tempest of formality for the plural family to work through. Definitely, Christine and Kody's division was a nightmare. Christine Brown gets a revision. Is Kody outraged? As of late, Sister Spouses fans started up a discussion on Reddit about Christine earthy-colored Wooly changing her agreement. Similarly, the conversation goes into how Kody earthy-colored feels about anything, including cash. A client begins, Christine leaving and tender loving care contracts. Then, they add, when Christine was preparing to leave Kody, do you suppose she addressed attention about the things she was doing and about getting her own agreement? Does that mean tender loving care expressed nothing to Kody until after she told him, since they would need to append an alteration to the ongoing agreement? I can envision Kody and Robin being bothered to figure out that Christine had the option to pull this off and they have no control. Which would have made it more straightforward for the other previous Mrs. Browns to do the same. Other fans give their contemplations. After the underlying post, a few fans gave their considerations about Christine earthy-colored Wooly revising her agreement with tender loving care. Most point out that the LLC is not the same as the tender loving care contract. Having a different LLCs is not quite the same as having a different agreement. They without a doubt generally had separate agreements yet gone their pay through to the one LLC. There is by all accounts a predominant hypothesis that Kody controlled all the cash, yet that doesn't agree with Janelle getting her fifth wheel without Kody knowing or Mary purchasing the B&B. Every one of the spouses have additionally been single on their home loans and would expected to demonstrate reliable pay. Kody cutting them in stipend wouldn't cut it. I don't have the foggiest idea about why so many appear to believe that Kody should have controlled all the cash the ladies had. We realize he didn't. You're presumably right on how the cash went through, yet the agreement might have obviously been with the LLC. Likewise, everything being equal, Mary got the cash from her mother. Furthermore, Janelle's acquisition of the fifth wheel was in all likelihood from what little reserve funds she had amassed from past positions. I'm certain she went to them and requested to be discreet. No one needs their check kept into their ex's account. More fans question Christine earthy-colored's agreement. While certain individuals accept that Christine Brown might have gotten a decent hit in on Kody Brown, others figure the deal with tender loving care would be as people. They're not kids, they would have all had separate agreements since they're grown-ups. So her agreement wouldn't be impacted by his, as well as the other way around. Generally, this is the manner by which attention carries on with work. One agreement to one individual that is then expected to give out accordingly. Reality television contracts are regularly freely for 1 season/1 year of shooting. I question they did a change. They likely did hers independently once the new season was arranged. They likewise didn't seem to isolate or make new LLCs until decently as of late. Kody Brown didn't see it coming. Be that as it may, on the off chance that Christine Brown did get a revision, did Kody Brown have some familiarity with it? My supposition is that Kody was unreasonable furious in light of the fact that to him this is his show and that the ladies show up at his endorsement. However, I don't think they are bringing in insane cash from the show. A respectable yearly compensation. The spouses are making the vast majority of their cash off of their MLMs, and I don't believe that cash was placed into the family pot. I think this is certainly what he didn't see coming.